Right, so we are back with Aliens Dust to Dust for part 7, and it is really riling up to be an amazing story. Now, Maxon had just made it to Safe Haven, and they were just asking him, just relax, because he's been through a lot, but they've all been through a lot. But while Maxon is resting and he eventually falls asleep, he wakes up to hear a lot of chitter chatter, and he sees that the survivors that came from the shuttle that he's been traveling with are talking, and they're talking about him, but they're also talking about the xenomorph. And the people start to make a conclusion, and they're like, every time that they're traveling, the xenomorph attacks them, but they're not attacking him. So they come to the conclusion that, well, that xenomorph was basically born right from the facehugger that went on his mom, and therefore has some kind of genetic, maybe memory of Maxon, and that's why she's not attacking him. So they're contemplating leaving Maxon, or even not leaving Maxon, but Maxon overhears this and decides to try to leave on his own. And they get him to stop, but while he's about to go, there is a horde of xenomorph all over this what they thought was a safe haven. And they're clamoring and they're running because things have hit the fan, and they're shooting at the best of their ability, but things are wild. And they make it to this wire that leads into the other side of what they thought was a safe haven, and they're traveling, they're climbing, and then the captain of the ship has been taken by a ton of xenomorph, and it is a death-defying situation. Because remember when I said before that it is like a blizzard, it's almost like a harsh winter, and things are rattling from left to right as they're crawling from those things are crazy. And like I mentioned before, they're shooting at the xenomorph, but the xenomorph are not just one. It's not that same one-armed xenomorph that was pursuing them. It's a ton of them going after them, and things looks like they're about to be done. And eventually, the wire that they were climbing on, it's too much weight to handle, and Maxon and everyone else falls in the water, but that also means the xenomorph fall in the water too. And Maxon is just kind of like floating there, and the xenomorph are turning around and they're going towards him in slow motion. What will happen? Oh my goodness, to be continued. Type in part 8 for more.